Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to slog through the sewer like a mustachioed Italian plumber in search of turtles, or princesses, in XCOM, The Long War. And what else needs to be said, really? I mean, I think the Mario parable really is sort of the perfect example for my little journey here. Like Mario's quest to save Peach, its shit is just, it's never gonna end. Every time I think I've reached the conclusion, all I get is just some asshole in a toadstool hat who comes out and tells me my princess is in another castle. The Long War, it's all moving goalposts and no scoring. That's what it is, which I suppose really should sort of be a familiar sensation for me, since that's, basically a summation of every romantic relationship I've ever had. Though, having said that, I guess maybe that's why it's irritating me so much, because it's so familiar. I know how it goes, I know how it's gonna end, and honestly, I expect more from a video game. I mean, it doesn't need to be that complicated. It's just a piece of software. It's not something as intricate and dynamic as another human being. Just stop moving the target already, Long War. I've got other shit to do, It's not all XCOM for me. I've got other things. I mean, my lifelong research to determine conclusively which is the best brand of paper towel, that research is unfinished. You don't want to make me abandon you in favor of the Brawny, Long War, because if it comes between you and my roll of Brawny, I will discard you, like the tube from the inside of a roll of Brawny that's been exhausted. Let's face it, Long War, you're never ever going to compete with the smiling face of that handsome lumberjack who grins at me from the side of every single roll. Honestly, though, I actually don't really use Brawny. I prefer Bounty as my brand of paper towel. Bounty is, I think, possibly conclusively the best brand, but research continues. New products coming out every day. There are breakthroughs in the field of paper towels, just like, continual advancements in their production. If we could really get the whole stop scanning thing to happen every 9 seconds, this is not at all irritating. I appreciate it that they auto-stop it when somebody comes back on duty in case we were waiting for them. That's nice, but because of a pending base assault, maybe ignore that one. It's a mission that doesn't have an expiration timer. Perhaps we could put in an exception where if it's a mission without an expiration timer, we don't have to worry about stopping something before it expires, because it's never going to happen. Long wait for a train don't come. And I don't want to drop a Firefly reference there, but I'm not above dropping a Firefly reference. It's a fantastic show. Durand is back. Council, just give me my council report. This is, I swear to God, Optimus Prime, this is the last fucking time I'm putting up with your bullshit.
With the progress of the XCOM
you say 10 fucking UFOs escaped, Long War. You know what I say? Fuck you, you're lying. Go to hell, Optimus Prime. This is your council equivalent report here. This is a straight up fucking lie. An absolute lie. We have satellites over the entire fucking planet. Every single UFO that came by, we shot down or destroyed, except for like 2 that were escorting terror missions. Every other single UFO, we either shot it down or raided it. So this whole 10 UFOs escaped, eat a dick, Optimus Prime. You're just, not only are you a prick who's withholding Illyrium that we desperately need and keeping funds and secrets and all that, you're just a straight up fucking liar, Optimus Prime.
Remember, we will be watching.
And you watch me masturbate, which I gotta say I don't really appreciate you doing without fucking making a little monetary compensation come Perfidious Pete's way. If you want to watch, that's fine, but you gotta pay. I've had enough of his shit. That's the last time we're talking Optimus Prime. I'll go into the goddamn base unprepared before I wait another 30 days for a council report. I'll go in naked and just fucking try and bare knuckle the aliens. I don't even care. It looks like as soon as this plasma dragon is finished, we're going into the base. That's gonna happen. It's all we're waiting for. A lot of troopers coming. Okay, if I have to do one abduction mission before that plasma dragon finishes and we assault the temple ship, I'm okay with that. I'm not even gonna try and shoot it down. I don't want to risk generating a mission other than an abduction. The abduction mission is sincerely, it's fine. We'll take the abduction. We don't have a problem with it. We go wave at this guy, we bail out, say hi to the aliens, take a picture, engage in visual communication, make the obligatory Top Gun reference, and then just let the fucking thing land already. Beautiful. This is the last one. This is it.
Commander,
that's it. I'm not doing another one.
Of new abductions in progress.
Mostly because XCOM 2's run coming
out
out soon, and I'm running out of fucking time. I gotta go assault the alien base. So Ibadan, Nigeria. All right, they're coming to try. You're really aliens? This is your final gambit? You gonna come try and do an abduction mission on my fucking home turf on a roadway, a corridor with numerous vehicles? You guys should know better. Alright, so this is definitively gonna be the last hurrah of the last hurrahs. I'm starting to base assault. That's it. I'm doing it. I'm starting it. You can't stop me. Edgar Altiche Allan Poe. It's Deadeye Keller and Van Dorn. There are two snipers for that's it. Those are the two. It's Helen Deadeye Keller, and yeah, I know Mary Prometheus Shelley has more health. She's got slightly lower willpower. She has a better aim and a better defense. And all honestly, maybe we take Mary Prometheus Shelley. I may have just talked myself out of it. Did I? I think I did. No. I trust Helen Deadeye Keller. It's a trust issue. On paper, Mary Prometheus Shelley is better, but fuck paper. No, paper goes straight to hell. Mary Prometheus Shelley, just to make sure I don't waffle on this, you're going on this mission. This is it. This is your final hurrah, your curtain call, your last hour to fret and strut upon the stage, Shakespeare style. And probably Willie Shakes is going to be on the mission with you, so, you know, if you want to go with the full embracing the Shakespeare references, knock yourself out. This is probably it. A little bit of scope, fine. Alloy bipod, also fine. And the Mother of Monsters, ready for her final engagement. Do we take Marie Antoinette and Atlas King? I think the answer is absolutely yes. I mean, these guys don't suffer fatigue, so we can take these guys on as many missions as we want. We got double vortex armor. I see no drawbacks other than the potential damage to the plasma dragon. You know what? If this plasma dragon gets damaged on this mission, I'll just wait for the other one to finish and I'll go with one fucking gunner. I don't care. That's it. I'm telling you, Long War. I've put up with as much as I'm going to put up with, and I can't. I've stood all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. I'm getting very Popeye-esque up in this joint. Now by that I mean my forearms are swelling to ridiculously huge sizes. And one of my eyes is swollen shut, and for some reason I'm feeling very compelled to eat spinach. Spinach is awful. Cooked spinach, you know, raw spinach, I say spinach is awful, but I gotta qualify this. Cooked spinach is awful. Like the kind of spinach that Popeye ate straight out of that can. That shit is disgusting. Just cooked spinach is terrible. Raw spinach now, you know, there's a case for that. Like a little raw spinach in a salad, that works. But cooked spinach, no, man, no, just no. When you cook the spinach, you have ruined the spinach. They shouldn't call it cooked spinach. They should just call it ruined spinach, because that's what you have done. You have taken that spinach and made it no longer edible. Alright, Atlas King is sorted, ready to go on another mission. Assault team. Well, it's not Steve and it ain't Wolverine. I think we're bringing in the old masters for this one. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. So one last curtain call for Leo and Willie Shakes. Team Renaissance Man coming in, even though William Shakespeare was definitively post-Renaissance by like a good long ways. Still, I'm calling him a Renaissance man. You can't stop me. I'll call him whatever I want. I'll call him, you know, Elizabeth's bitch if it so pleases me. Arguably, he kind of was Elizabeth's bitch. I mean, she did have an office that sort of censored some of Shakespeare's plays, which is often why he went on the road, because when the office of the censor was, like, being kind of a douchebag, Shakespeare would just be like, well, fuck it, we'll take this show on the road then. We'll do it however we want. You can suck it. Elizabeth not going to censor my art. Because William Shakespeare, he was hard, man. He'd stand up to the queen. He doesn't even care. He'll punch a queen in the face. She'd be like, you are not amused? Yeah, William Shakespeare is equally unamused, ma'am. And then just, bam, I shall layeth the smackdown upon your royal ass. I want to see that, actually. Hey, epic rap battles in history. I'm calling you out. That's what I want. I want Willie Shakes versus Queen Elizabeth. Do it. Make it happen. What are we missing? Got Atlas King, got the Matahari, we've got the assault team. Medic and engineer still missing. Anybody but Elvis and Marie Curie will be fine. So let's go with Napoleon. Sure, the Little Corporal. Actually, I think we gave the Little Corporal his last hurrah like a couple missions ago, and now he's getting another last hurrah. But he is Napoleon. He's nothing if not self-aggrandizing. So, I mean, if he wants a fucking encore curtain call, who am I to say no? I'm not in my position to deny the Emperor of France. William Shakespeare, you know, he could deny the Emperor of France. He'll walk up and punch the Emperor of France in the fucking face. I mean, if you think he's gonna give a shit about what he does to his own queen, if he punches his own queen in the face, the Emperor of France doesn't stand a chance. And not just because it kind of rhymes and is sort of funny. Motion trackers, med kits, shadow device here for old Jesus H. Christ. the H-Man going on what should be his final mission, and honestly, I feel a little bit remiss for not taking St. Joan d'Arc and Jesus out one more time to give St. Joan one last opportunity to martyr herself. I mean, she's been desperate to do it for the entire playthrough. What are we missing? Sniper, gunner, scout, assault, engineer, medic. We're not really missing anything. It means our final chance here is basically a commander's choice. Who do I want to take? I have my pick of anyone. Who do I pick? Who do I pick? The Knife Man's been real good. He kind of deserves one last hurrah. Jack Kirby already got his last hurrah. Winston by the Court Churchill can't make it to max rank, so sorry by the Court. I think you're just shit out of luck, pal. I would prefer it to be someone psychically active. If you know what, we should take Tomoe Gozen. I'm gonna go with double engineers on this one. Yeah, I like it. This is plenty of grenade-style action. Tomoe Gozen has, again, she's been a worthwhile little trooper for us. 57 kills on 34 missions. Not quite 2-to-1, but bear in mind, Tomoe Gozen and her shadow devices have saved a lot of lives, so, you know, not everything comes out on paper. Again, it's sort of like the whole, Mod a Good Time Mary Prometheus Shelley versus Helen Deadeye Keller sort of thing here. We're taking the Deadeye, even though on paper she's worse. Some of the assets, it's the intangibles.
Listen up.
You get with the Helen Deadeye Keller. Fuck
interior for the next operation.
You know I hate this map when I say, honestly, couldn't it have been the Fountain Plaza map?
Reports coming in of attacks in broad daylight.
Bradford, your voice got real weird and loud for a sudden. What the hell's that all about? Man, Bradford's really really got some feelings about Operation Flying Star here. He got really intense and focused there for a minute. Maybe Bradford realizes we're approaching the end as well. So Operation, was this Falling Star, Flying Star? Does it matter? Also, this map blows diggity dong. I am never doing this map again. This is what I'm taking away from this mission. This is the last time I ever have to play this map. Like, this is it. This is the final time. The last one. The last hurrah. It's all over. This is it. I'm never gonna have to do this map ever again. This is the final duration. No more of this bullshit map. No more will I have to abide it or endure it. It's done. This map is over. So we have a pod of something right there. Honestly, I think we probably take steps to not activate it.
Moving there now, sir.
This is an abduction mission. I mean, it's not a terror mission or anything. We're not in any particular rush. We can afford to take our time, get everybody as well positioned as possible, which means Marie Antoinette is right there. Old Master. Thanks a lot, Marie. Here's me talking about perfect positioning and not popping pods and taking the smart play and playing conservative and taking our time, blah, 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 blah. And then what do? You just straight up put a dick in my mouth. Well, on the plus side, Mary Prometheus Shelley can take...
Oh, damn it.
Mm-hmm. So I was gonna say Mary Prometheus Shelley can take out both of these drones. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. She didn't even kill one. Not even a single drone there, huh? No, couldn't get it one. Not even a one, huh? Oh, that's brilliant. So Tomoe Gozen, you have Bombard or Tandem Warheads? Because honestly, I don't remember. Looks like Tandem Warheads. Can you bank one off of this car? Yeah, you can. Well, you'll kill the drones at least. So Tomoe Gozen, finishing what Mary Shelley fucking wasted bullets on. We're gonna bring the old master up here. We're absolutely gonna have to shadow device, by the way. So we need to make sure we've got somebody who has a shadow device. The Emperor is in town and does have a device. That's fine then. I mean, Willie Shakes has a shot here. I'm not even sure it's worth wasting the ammo, though, really. This is gonna draw Overwatch. I don't even care. Leonardo da Vinci has the lightning reflexes, and if he gets shot through lightning reflexes, unless it kills him, we don't really give a shit. As long as he stays on his feet and doesn't damage the armor, we don't have to care. Atlas King, you're gonna come up here. I don't even know what we're gonna do with Atlas King. I mean, he could holo target, I suppose. At 21%, yeah, it's fine. Let Atlas King take a shot. He's holo targeted, might have given one of our assault troopers a little better chance. Yeah, the old masters, you know, a third of the time he'll connect. Didn't connect, but I mean, a third of the. You know what? Go ahead and reload. We don't need you taking another crack at that. You're not gonna hit it. 20% for Willie Shakes. That's what, 1 in 5, roughly. No dice for Shakespeare either.
Let's do this.
Really, Shakespeare? I expected something a little more eloquent from you than "let's do this" when you reload. Shouldn't you say something more along the lines of, Yea, I am once again prepared to fly into the breach and do battle with the forces of evil and nefariousness. None shall deny Shakespeare. My rifle is now once again equipped and fully prepared to do battle and fall my many mighty foes. That better have been a double fucking move. I don't appreciate where you have taken cover at all, Cyberdisk. Not even a little. I mean, we can run around that corner and ruin your shit, but I guarantee it's gonna pop another pod back there. Problem is, we can't really do anything here without destroying our own cover. Which is, you know, admittedly, that's bad. You know, even if we do pop another pod, Atlas King can probably rescue us. No, well, never mind. Is this thing gonna explode when it dies? Like, it's almost certain to explode when it dies, isn't it? Yeah. It's, totally gonna do that. Well, we don't have a choice. I mean, we could send Leo on another run. How can Marie Antoinette not fucking see that thing? I mean, seriously, how can she not see it? It's not on Overwatch. If we bring Tomoe, it goes in here. She did not activate another pod. You know what? Oh, Da Vinci, just kill it. Never mind. I'm way overthinking this. We'll just have Da Vinci shoot it and move. It's fine. I'm definitely giving a. I mean, this is a Cyberdisk here. It's not the goddamn world reckoning end of the world. It's just a Cyberdisk and not even a good one. 11 damage. We might. And what might I do? We'll have the Immortal here. Go ahead and finish it off. There. See, problem solved. Now it explodes. It actually would have opened up line of sight to itself with that explosion. Atlas Kings are going to move forward. This also may spawn a pod. Alright, so the aliens have really fallen back. That's fine. We're going to advance to fantastic cover then. Let's get Marie Antoinette in a forward position. Napoleon, we're going to bring you up here as well. Everybody take cover behind this unexploded car so we can maximize the chances of a catastrophic accident. I mean, I wouldn't be me. I really would feel very much unlike myself if I didn't put everybody in a position where something catastrophic could happen in the 11th hour. I would really feel remiss as an XCOM player if I didn't at least open the door slightly for the aliens to just completely ruin our shit.
Roger that, sir.
And one powerful grenade next to that car? Well, that's like an invitation for some shit ruining right there. That'd be a weird thing to send an invitation out for, wouldn't it? Hey, come over to my house. Why? Well, you know, we're having a formal shit ruining this weekend. It's, you know, I feel strong about it. We're really gonna ruin a lot of shit. Like, big piles of my personal shit. I've been saving it up just so we could ruin it. Sincerely, no aliens were this deep into the map, and there are no active aliens, huh?
Already there.
Okay. No, I mean, it's fine, XCOM. I have to assume they're, like, over here where we just can't see them. And you know what, in fact, I'm tempted to have Atlas King deploy a battle scanner just to make sure. I'm not going to, which means that Marie Antoinette is going to spawn a pod with this move. Nope. Alright then. Well, we'll just have her hunker down. Jesus, we'll bring you up back to the car of not safety. And you're going to overwatch. Not to be confused, of course, with the ramp of safety. Ramps of safety are actually safe. The car of unsafety, decidedly unsafe.
Okay.
Leo's going to come over by the car of unsafety and then reload. Willie shakes very similarly. You can advance to this full cover and reload. Is this the last hurrah, the aliens? I mean, this is it before the temple ship, and this is what the aliens have decided to bring to the party? I mean, this is kind of pathetic, aliens. You've given me 2 drones and a cyberdisk, man. I mean, you gotta come up with something a little better. Something. I mean, okay. Here you go. See, now this is more like it, guys. I mean, we're totally gonna hijack that mechtoid and make him kill everything that's over here, because that's the thing that Atlas King is absolutely going to do. It's sort of his new shtick, really. All right, so I mean, let's go ahead and start it. Mind control, 96% on a sectoid. No. Yeah, 100% on the mechtoid. Yeah, that's what we want. I just want to make sure that is in fact a mechtoid. It is. Good. Okay. Atlas King, please. Thank you. Job's done. And the most powerful member of Team Alien is now on Team XCOM, and that's really gonna suck a whole lot for them. Well, it's a target-rich environment, I suppose. Mechtoid getting a little bit of Overwatch. This is why we love the cat. Oh, beautiful 7 damage. He's gonna still be on Overwatch, I have a suspicion, because that shot hit. He's got the ability where as long as they keep... Okay, so the aliens were... that's a lot of alien in a small box. Big things come in small packages, Pete. Yeah, they sure do. They often also... Big things often come in big packages as well. Friendly fire. I don't care about a fucking meld canister. I have thousands of unused meld. Do you sincerely think I give a single shit at all about blowing up a meld canister hours before I assault the temple ship? I appreciate the warning, I suppose, but it's completely unnecessary. We're not going to be able to get a very good position here with Marie Antoinette. Like, not good enough that I'm thinking about having her stay put. How much shit back there is on Overwatch? Anything? None of it. I'm nonplussed by this half cover, but I think it will be okay. 2 guys can see Marie Antoinette. That is not fantastic. We can't have Jesus throw a smoker at her, though. And honestly, we may be able to kill a couple of the 2 guys that can see Marie Antoinette. So let's take a look at that. Got that guy back there who likely can see Marie Antoinette. What is that? You know what? Doesn't matter. It's a bad guy. It's alive. It's not going to be alive anymore once Mary Prometheus Shelley puts a bullet through its skull.
Dead and gone.
So far away, I can't even tell what it was. I think it was an outsider, maybe? We could kill that guy. Everything else is supremely far away. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take a shot at the old sectoid commander here. The first thing that guy's going to do is run anyway. He's going to try and get away from his little mechtoid pal. I'm not sanguine about his chances, really, but he's going to try. Let's get the old master up here, see what he can do. He also can see 2 aliens, but it's got to be those guys that are, like, out in front and very badly exposed, right? Aliens got any grenade chuckers back there? No, nobody who's going to be likely to throw a grenade. This seems like the right time for a little William Immortal Shakespeare run and gun action, then. Let's get up here and wreck the shit out of this sectoid commander. I don't want him, like, reverse mind control, double backflip mind controlling our mind controlled guy. We want to make sure he stays on Team XCOM. So Willie Shakes, running and gunning. Sectoid commander goes down the hole. Can't really get Napoleon in a position to do much at all. We are going to throw the smoker with Jesus. I think we'll just have Napoleon advance to here. And then we'll see if Jesus can cover all of these guys with a smoker. That's a pretty big ask. It's a fairly wide engagement zone. Yeah, well, if somebody's going to be out of it, that somebody should be the man in Titan armor. Sorry, Willie. Willie hears you. Willie don't care. Yeah, well, you're a tough son of a bitch, Willie. You're named after Groundskeeper Willie. Or possibly Groundskeeper Willie is named after you. Not sure how that whole thing worked out. Oh, this guy doesn't have the awesome ability that just lets him keep overwatching after his overwatch is expired. Which means he's not that powerful a mechtoid and he's probably going to get killed. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. It'll keep these mutons busy, if nothing else. We might be able to mind control one of the mutons with Marie Antoinette. More damage coming into our little mechtoid pal. Is it wrong that suddenly I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic for these mechtoids? Is that weird? I've mind controlled so many of them now, I've kind of come to identify with them. Do I have Stockholm syndrome? Fucking bullshit. There's a mechtoid in the open who he had to have a 100% chance of seeing, and he shot at our unit in full cover instead, and hit. That's horseshit, XCOM. Straight up, big, steamy green piles of horse dukas. There's no way you had a better shot at Tomoe Gozen than you had at that guy.
Not all you got.
Is that all you got? Well, I mean, don't taunt the foes, please. We're not in a fantastic position defensively. If you could not taunt our enemies, appreciate it. 36, 50, those are both kind of shitty. Napoleon, do you have tandem warheads or bombard? You have tandem warheads. Any of these shuckasses on Overwatch? Nope. Well, we advanced to full cover, then for the Emperor, and it's grenade time. Bounce one off a car or something up here, maybe hit both of these floaters. That'd be real good. Maybe. Off a car, off a rooftop, off of something. Nope. And fine. We'll blow up this van, probably kill this guy. That floater should be dead. Nope, he took 4 damage. From a tandem warheads grenade, huh? Sure, seems totally reasonable. Johnny Mactoid. Well, I mean, go be front and center. And I need you to kill this guy. Oddly enough, he is just a sectoid, but nobody else is really gonna have a shot at him. Your shot is decidedly bad, but you still delivered. 68%, and our Mactoid pal gets erased. Mary Shelley's still on duty with the Sniper Town. Tomoe goes in. We snick into trouble here. You have bombard or tandem warheads? You have tandem warheads. Well, that's good then.
Move out.
This is a little risky, actually, with Tomoe Gozen already injured, but it's going to pay strong dividends for us. Now, this, I'm well aware, is going to damage our little Mactoid friend because he's going to be next to an exploding car. Hopefully, everything's going to be dead. That was possibly one of the greatest grenades in XCOM history. Did you see that shit? Tomoe Gozen just ruined the entire world. Killed this man, blew up this car, wrecked that guy. That was pretty damn good work, Gozen. You also did some damage to the Mechtoid, who ultimately has to die anyway. So, no real drawback to having him, you know, additionally injured.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Atlas King, gonna keep his tamp down on his little pal there, and 1%, huh? 40 is not good. We could panic that cat. If we're gonna panic somebody, we should panic the uninjured guy who's in the air, though, so let's do that. You get to be panicked thanks to Atlas King.
Oh, you're in for a world of hurt.
Atlas King has got more shit going on in his brain than Bobby Fischer during a match with Boris Spassky. Double 46s, this will probably score a kill. It's almost 75% that one of these hits, and if either one does, that's dead, Muton. Jesus, I don't know, we could bring you up here by Tomoe Gozen. Honestly, it doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Very Prometheus Shelley, you have one shot this turn, I think, because you're not on double tap. If you could, you gonna shoot? Thank you. Yeah, that guy's panicked and thus not a priority. Oh, there's a guy back there. Well, shoot at that man since nobody else can even see him. A long-range drop for Mary, Mother of Monsters, Prometheus Shelley. She has once again delivered to death. It's gonna be a run and gun then for the old master. Leo coming in, brushes flying, paint everywhere, refusing to mix his paint though with the plaster because fuck you, he knows how to paint a goddamn fresco. They don't call him the old master because he was bad at his job. That just leaves Willie Shakes, who does not have a run and gun available but can advance here to this full cover and probably eliminate. Nah, never mind. 13, well, we could take a shot at this guy. We may have panicked him for no reason. We, in fact, panicked him for no reason. What are you gonna do, lone sectoid? The stupidest possible thing, which is kill the one guy who was still on your side. That was not smart. Alright, so, let's just bring our Mechtoid chum up here, and we're gonna have him go ahead and eradicate this, this guy for us. So... you're done. Leaves him with 4 health, and I think we'll just have Tomoe Gozen go ahead and get rid of that last 4 health with a little friendly fire accident. Accident my ass, is accidentally on purpose. And if this doesn't work, we'll have Napoleon do exactly the same thing. Oh, there we go. All the aliens are dead. So, accidentally on purpose, you are done, and that should be Operation Flying Star wrapped the hell up in a nice tight little bow. So there you go, folks, the swan song for William Shakespeare. Yes, I have strutted and fretted my hour upon the stage, and now I shall go forth into the ether, returning from the nothing from whence I sprung, to be heard no more.
I'm glad our troops were able to
Do you mind, Dr. Valen here? I was trying to have a moment with Shakespeare and get all, you know, Elizabethan, but then you fucked it all up by talking. So the old master, Willie Shakes, everybody comes back, perfect shape, no chance for equipment damage, really. I think other than Tomoe Gozen, we should be fine. Operation Flying Star is done. Panic in Nigeria has decreased from the 0 it was at to, I'm guessing, 0. And if we take a look at our mission, let's just go up here real quick. The Plasma Dragon has got to be finishing in, like, minutes, right? It's got to be, like, less than a few hours. I don't expect we could possibly have another mission before a base assault, so... You know what? And if we do, I may just, if we get a UFO or something, I'll try and destroy it. I'll do everything I can. And barring that, I may just ignore the mission and go do the base assault anyway, because XCOM 2 is getting real close. And I'm real excited. Yeah, really excited. Like, unspeakably excited. And so much so that I'm going to go think about XCOM 2 and not do any more Long War today. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War or XCOM 2 starting on Friday, February 5th, I'm almost squeeing with joy, I tell you. You might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.